Wow.
Blowing my mind.
It's... Whoa. That's pretty big. We're fine. We haven't been walking for days. Hi guys, and welcome to day 5 of our circular walk around the Isle of Wight. Today we're starting in Sandown and we're going to read or ride. How would you say it, Ulf?
Ryde.
Ryde. Okay, we're going to ride. Sandown to Ryde. About 12 miles or just over 12 miles. We're starting on this glorious beach in lovely weather, and hopefully our feet will prevail until we get to Ryde. They're just trying to catch on to the coastal path signs. Which can we see?
No.
Not yet. Okay. Let's have a check and get ourselves back on track. It's a pretty glorious start. Making our way up to leave Sandown. We continue along here.
And up and over that.
Yeah, I think we stay pretty close to the coast on this first section.
Nice, yeah.
Yes. Yes. So our first way marker on this section of the walk is Culver Cliffs, and we've actually done quite a long way marker in this first instance, only because there didn't really seem to be much in between to actually sort of latch onto the way marker. But most of this from here to Culver Cliff is very straightforward, hopefully. This is Yavaland, which is obviously, as you can see, sort of like a boatyard. Gonna be looking like we're making our way up onto the cliffs again, Oz. Woo, indeed. Whoa. Did quite a lot of walking. We're going up there. So Culver Cliff as our first way marker. By the way, if you would like our ratty-tatty map of adventure marked with our way markers once we finish this adventure, please put your bids in. Don't know. What do you reckon this map would be worth, Oz?
Ooh,
This used vintage no obstacle map.
Oh, we have to sign it.
I will sign it, yeah, we'll both have to sign it.
Good.
Yeah, let's start the bids. Somebody go first, start the bids. What do you think this map's worth? Go. What is this monument? I wonder. Let's get closer and check it out. So, up a little bit closer to this monument, and still on the coastal path, sort of. We can get a bit closer, but you can sort of see from here there's like some royal insignia. There is a plaque on the side. Yeah. Let's have a look and see. Some earls and barons whose benevolent kindness of heart and many virtues endeared him to all who knew him. I'm imagining his riches endeared him to those who knew him a little bit as well. Amazing. Cows.
To the right.
Yes. Woo-hoo. To the right. I think we hug quite closely to where the pub is. I don't think we go diagonally across. that elevation we did had a small reward in a way because of the amazing views we've got going on right now. We can see like a lot of the rest of our walk today. Just trying to figure out how to continue on this coastal path.
Oh no, it's mainland. It's really hard to tell because you see how it massively swoops out.
Yeah. I think this here is Wight Bay. This bit, circle here. Yeah. And then you can see like sort of jagged bits of like black rock ledge. That's over there. Briefly thought we wouldn't be able to get out at the top of the hill. Oh. And yeah, we finally managed to find the path down after wandering all the way out to the front of the cliff face. And then just all the way back, and we were like, we're still at the same height. What the fuck? Yes, we're here now. We've managed it. Coming on down into the next, onto the second. Yeah. Ooh. This on this little narrow pathway between the fields and settlements on our left, and quite close to the sea on our right, and we're making our way to the second way marker, which is coming up. We can see the pub coming up, and it's called Forman Fields. And the pub is right next to the path, and that is our second out of 7 way markers for today. The first 2 way markers were spaced quite far apart. You have quite a lot of motivation and a lot of oomph at the start of the day, but then as the day goes on you want to make your way markers closer together so you get like a boost of yes, next way marker, motivation, because you do need a lot of, I'd say, mental fortitude to push yourself through this. Yeah, baby, she got vocabs. Yeah. I guess it's an anchor. The anchor is from the wreck of the SS Empress Queen, which was built in 1897. It was one of the fastest and most powerful paddle steamers on the sea. She was stuck fast in full view of the Coast Guard station, and the lifeboat was quickly summoned by distress rockets and launched in poor difficulty. Right. Found the coastal path. In this section it dips into the village a little. You have to do a little wiggle and then come back out. So we are on the pathway between the second and third way marker, and the third way marker is Benson Point. Yeah, so we're hoping we can see it over in the distance there, but I am also hoping it's not that one and the one we want is closer. Wow.
Blowing my mind.
Is it a grenade? Is it a mine? Sorry, a sea mine? Grenade. The Forgotten Shipwreck. The flag Ciafano. It doesn't really say what this is, but it literally says mine on it, so it's probably a mine. Wow. Lovely. Grenade. So this is a World War II sea mine, which I'm assuming has been kind kind of decommissioned and made safe. And if you would like to know more about some accidents at sea and marine salvage, make sure you look at this book by Martin Woodward. Gotta love the shingles. Alright then. To be fair, I could walk along here, but I trust my balance well enough for that. There's the path. A little, yeah. That's just, yeah. It's pathetic, that's what it is. Had that one saved for a good moment. Okay. So, you know, a little overgrown. That's okay. But you'll love how nausea-inducing this footage is. The path is develops some character along this section. Is it up there? Yeah. Is it?
It's private land.
Yeah, it's down here. Yeah. On this stage, do not try and climb through the ever-collapsing reeds on the hill. In fact, what you should do is go along the beach, like this. Don't be like me, I am a numpty. So we are surmising that we might have hit our waymarker 3 because the route is now taking us sort of back inland slightly, which is what it does after this Benbridge Point. Now we saw Benbridge Point, although we never go fully out to it. We walked along the sea front right on the cobbles, as you saw, me and my fucked up ankles getting decorated. Yeah, now we're going to go back in, and if we go on like a main road, then we know definitely for sure that that was the Benbridge Point waymarker, which means that the next one is the St Helens Church waymarker, which is not too far, but it's just a bit of a go round on the roads basically. Just this is a memorial in the town near St Helens, the Palmer Memorial, and yeah, I don't know what a curate of Yavaland is, do you know? Maybe it's a religious title. So this was a drinking fountain and horse trough, so they used it for watering their horses. There you go. The beat our beat. Let's do this thing. Here we are, just coming into St Helens, as you see, and when we get to next to or near to St Helens Church, I'm going to reward myself with wow, look at this, with a sandwich, but just got my breath taken away by this lock. That is fucking epic. Apparently St Helens bird of choice is a crippled goose. So, alright then.
Psychological interpretation.
Yeah, I don't think Maybe this made the goose walk up and down that fucking harbour for long enough until it's dragging its leg like I'm doing. Jesus. Okay. Alright, not too long now until we get to this way marker. I mean, there's still wages to go, to be clear. Yeah, that'll be number 4. 4 out of 7. Yes. Guess where we are? We're on the harbour. We're still on the harbour. This is like a sort of a beautiful hellscape that we can never escape from. We're still going the right way though. So, past to St Helens Duva? I don't know what that is. Duva. I don't know what Duva is. So what we thought was a route through some fields turns out to be a route through quite a lot of water. These are the old mill ponds. And this is how you get through them. Ollie, turn and look. Sandown McGee. Pretty happy with this discovery. I say discovery like it's not on the literal coastal path trail. But yeah, beautiful. And the water is on one side. On the left side, the water's very shallow and kind of clear, and on the right you can see it's much deeper and foggy, algae. Like, what is this? You can see the delineation between the deep, almost the deep and the shallow bits. And it's really interesting. Oh, this is spectacular. So spectacular, Ollie. My tortilla and cheese. That is waiting for me. I'm looking forward to it. This landscape is so gorgeous, but also just unpredictable. Like what's going to happen next? So varied. We're really jazzing towards that church now as our 4th way marker and our designated place to fucking sit down for a second. Oh yeah, my foot is not vibing. So go left. Yeah. We've made it to St Helens, and apparently we've made it to St Helens Church, but neither of us have seen the fucker. So yeah, if you come here, you might not actually see St Helens Church, or it might look like another building, perhaps we haven't noticed it. What has happened is I am literally knackered, but I'm hoping I will pick it back up. Yeah. We've been in this climb. This, you know, I'm eating plenty, all that kind of thing. It's just a case of this consistent effort day after day is pretty hard, especially if it's not something you do or can do because of your job day to day. So yeah. We're inside a section of land which is marked as private property. Of course, in theory, all of the UK is owned privately by someone, but there's still the right to roam and the right to utilise the bridleways, as I'm sure the property owners know. We are currently between our 4th and 5th way markers, so we're making our way next to Nettlestone Point, and from that point onwards we're basically going to have the beach on our right hand side the whole way to our actual destination, which is
Oh yeah, that place.
Ryde.
Yeah. Over there.
We'll just jump, we'll get there. Alright, back down at the sea. Are we going straight down, or are we? You can see it. Ah, yes you can. Yes, there it is.
Until she sees it, there's no belief.
Yeah. I was just like, really, can you now? Oh no, never mind, you can.
The only thing is, when it does this, it does coastal path.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the rule is what? The sea is on the right.
Yes. She's on the right, she's on the right. We should be just coming up to Nettlestone Point, and that should be our 5th waymarker. This says Seaview Bay. I feel pretty certain that we're at waymarker 5. And waymarker 5 is Nettlestone Point, which I can't actually see signage for Nettlestone Point, but I can't really see where else we could be on the map. It totally makes sense that we are here. We are one path removed from the front of the sea on this section of the walk, so don't get confused if you're wondering why on earth the sea isn't right there. On the map it looks like you are literally next to it, but there is actually a little step back from it. Oh, there's a sign for the place that we're staying, but we're not following that route. Which route are we following? I feel like we're going that way. Yeah. So we have been walking along, just somehow we got caught like further up the road. I don't know how the fuck that happened. We were literally following. But yes, there is a sort of area of concrete, I'm going to call it promenade. Yeah. From Nettlestone Point along to Puddle Point. So, in the theory being that we've now passed Nettlestone Point, we are so good at ticking off our waymarkers, then Puddle Point should be next, in theory.
I'm wrong, that's mainland. Whatever the hell I thought.
That's mainland.
That's mainland. So
okay.
Ryde's is...
no, not that. That's too soon.
Exactly.
That might be this place, Puddle. Yeah. Like a good map. Getting closer. Getting much closer. We are now actually on the beach. How are you feeling about this development?
I'm quite pleased.
Yes, you're quite pleased about this development. We're fine. We haven't been walking for days. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, shit. Ollie thought this was the rest of the Isle of Wight. I wasn't even sure.
Power charge.
No. That's funny. Ollie is fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I was just thinking that exact same thing. Sometimes we have like the same brain.
That's what happens when you're with someone for so long.
Yeah.
The mannerisms blend into one.
Actually, why are you still around?
Let's not answer that.
No, let's not think about that too deeply. Yeah. I wonder what that massive stone is.
Go up?
No, I like it on the beach.
Show
I
us
like
the
it down
beach,
there.
Kerli.
Yeah. No, I really like it. It's so nice. Yeah, it's really nice. It's gorgeous. So we've decided we're going to spend the rest of the walk on the beach, but we're a bit worried that we're going to miss the next destination altogether.
Keep going.
And just end up back at Cows and be like, oh fuck. Yeah. But it's not actually possible to do that. according to the map. I think you'll run out of beach. Yeah. But we could end up quite a way past where we need to be, for sure. That isn't the problem. Keep thinking how nice it would be to have a house on the Isle of Wight, but not too close to the cliff dwellings or anything. Yes, there's a certain village in the Isle of Wight that I'm, more keen on than the others. It just feels like a cool, like a fairy village, like a secret village, even though it's very much not a secret village. It's beautiful. I wish I had the ability to actually do that. That would be pretty cool. This is amazing! I'm pretty certain we are coming up to Puddle Point, which is our 6th out of, I don't know why we made 7, that's just how it worked out. 6th out of 7th way markers, and 7th is our actual destination tonight. Yeah!
The biggest yay.
Yay! Doo! Dee!
I found your accommodation.
Oh, sweet. Okay, we can make our way over there pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well found.
Fling myself off this edge to begin with.
Do it.
That's right.
I need some views. Fucking do it. So close. We double checked. It is Ryde. Taking it in turns, walking on the easier stuff and then walking on the stuff that's a bit softer and easier actually on the soles of your feet. Because I don't know about you, but my muscles are destroyed. Surprisingly, my back hasn't fucked up. I don't know why.
You ever heard of jinxing?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. Well, that's me now. Just gonna have an amble. We're so almost there that I don't feel urged to like anymore. You can just amble it out. We'll be there very soon. That's the pier at Ryde, I'm pretty sure. The sea is all the way out, but apparently it comes pretty close up here. So nice to just chill and go at a slightly slower pace at the end of the day.
We've still got some daylight left.
Yeah.
We know where we are.
I'm pretty sure I know where we are. That guy could have just been fucking with us, like we asked where we were and he was like, yes, right, yes, we're definitely here. Fairly certain we're in the right place. Almost. But we are, in terms of accommodation, we are slightly in from the sea line. Actually, there's no hotels at the front of the sea line at all. It's all walkway, so that kind of makes sense. Although there might be one just there. As this was supposed to be, kind of like as much as we could, like a cheap and cheerful trip. Yeah, we're not gonna go crazy with like sea views and stuff. We have had quite a lot of sea views in the daytime. I'll be on my back watching TV, playing Candy Crush or something similar. Ollie will be reading a book because she's the intellect here. So I don't think I'd appreciate a sea view anyway. I'll be asleep. So thanks for joining us on our 5th day on a walk around the Isle of Wight. We've made it to Ryde. We are just on the outskirts of Ryde, almost up to the main pier. We are going to make our way into our accommodation and get settled. About 12 miles today, or maybe 12.5 miles mostly. It's been a tiring day, an exhausting day, ignoring our injuries, but mostly just enjoying the beautiful views. Tomorrow, the final day, 7 miles back to West Cowes, and then we'll have done the whole island. Madness. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, see you tomorrow.